In a surprising and somewhat dramatic turn of events, BTS's eldest member, Kim Seokjin, better known as Jin, was spotted heading to a golf course on the outskirts of Seoul with HYBE chairman Bang Si-hyuk. Eyewitnesses report that the two were not merely engaging in leisure, but rather in deep and serious conversation, with expressions that suggested weighty matters were being discussed between swings of the club. This rare public appearance together comes just days after Jin concluded his emotionally packed solo tour, #RunSeokjin_EP tour, in Amsterdam. Many fans expected him to rest or spend time with fellow members, yet his quiet meeting with the founder of HYBE has sparked speculation about the real nature of his post-tour activities. Sources close to the label revealed that Bang Si-hyuk may have turned to Jin to help navigate an ongoing internal crisis within the company. Although details remain speculative, rumors are swirling about creative differences within label divisions, pressure from investors, and controversial scheduling decisions regarding artist promotions, according to one anonymous insider. Bang PDNM trusts Jin immensely, not just because he's the eldest BTS member, but because Jin has always shown incredible emotional intelligence and clarity when others are overwhelmed. This isn't the first time Jin has been sought out for guidance. Staff have often described him as the quiet stabilizer behind the scenes, someone who balances the emotional well-being of the members with a sharp awareness of the company's greater vision. At the golf course, Jin reportedly listened more than he spoke, nodding occasionally while Bang Si-hyuk gestured expressively. The meeting, which lasted over 2 hours, was followed by a brief closed-door session at a nearby lounge, fueling further curiosity among fans and industry watchers. What makes this development even more intriguing is the possibility that Jin may be stepping into a more active role beyond performing, perhaps in mentorship, artist management, or even in strategy development for HYBE's future. Whether or not such speculation is accurate, it is undeniable that Jin's presence commands respect, not just among fans, but within the corporate framework of the very empire BTS helped build. As the sun set over the rolling green hills, a few blurry fan-taken photos of the two men walking side by side made their way online, accompanied by captions like, "CEO and Prince Jin in talks," and "Is Jin the secret leader now?" The internet quickly did what it does best: speculate, overanalyze, and ultimately admire Jin for being not just a worldwide handsome idol, but a calm, trusted figure in moments of uncertainty. With HYBE's future direction still unclear, one thing is certain: if Jin is now part of the conversation, the outcomes may be wiser, more heartfelt, and more in tune with the very fans who made the company what it is today. As the whispers around Jin BTS and Bang Si-hyuk's secretive golf course meeting continue to intensify, the story has evolved beyond mere speculation, now stirring deeper curiosity across fan communities and industry circles alike. Observers have started interpreting this rare one-on-one outing not as a casual bonding session, but as a symbol of possible leadership transition or even crisis management at the highest levels of HYBE. Following their meeting, insider rumors point to a growing belief that Jin might be consulted regularly moving forward on sensitive matters within the company. This shift is rooted in more than just seniority. Jin has historically exhibited a grounded, diplomatic approach to conflict, both within the BTS circle and beyond. Sources suggest that Bang Si-hyuk, facing mounting scrutiny over corporate decisions and artist welfare concerns, may be leaning on Jin as a trusted voice of balance between business logic and emotional intuition. Jin's recent return from his solo tour also positions him at a crossroads, one where he could embrace a hybrid role in music and influence, not unlike what seasoned artists in global markets have done post-military or post-touring. His calm aura and keen instincts are reportedly viewed by some HYBE board members as assets that could help ease tensions, especially as other BTS members explore their own creative paths and personal brands. Speculation has also emerged that this meeting may be connected to recent turbulence within HYBE's structure, artist scheduling controversies, accusations of creative overexertion, and fans questioning the label's prioritization of business over mental health. If true, Bang's outreach to Jin could be both a strategic and emotional move, aiming to restore internal trust through someone universally admired. The fact that the conversation took place in the quiet sanctuary of a golf course only adds to the mystique. It's where deals are made silently, where words are fewer but weightier. And as blurry paparazzi photos make the rounds, fans continue to dissect every gesture, every stance between the two men, looking for signals, for hidden meanings, for what could come next. Could Jin be preparing for a new leadership path? Will he act as a silent advisor or step into a public-facing executive figure alongside Bang? For now, neither HYBE nor Jin has released any official statement. But the silence, in this case, speaks volumes. And the world will be watching closely. After captivating global audiences with his solo tour and heartwarming reunions with fellow BTS members, Jin has now entered the spotlight for a different reason. On a serene afternoon in Los Angeles, he was seen at a private golf course with none other than HYBE founder Bang Si-hyuk. Far from a casual outing, their presence together has ignited intense speculation among fans and industry observers alike. Witnesses described the atmosphere as serious but composed, with Jin and Bang Si-hyuk walking side by side across the green, engaged in a deep and quiet conversation. There was no sign of playful competition, no clubs, no banter. Just two influential figures navigating the landscape with purposeful strides and thoughtful expressions. It was the kind of scene that whispered of major decisions being made behind the curtain. This meeting comes at a pivotal time. HYBE has been facing mounting pressure both internally and externally, from artist-related controversies to growing concerns over its creative direction. In this context, Bang Si-hyuk's choice to confide in Jin speaks volumes. Known as the eldest member of BTS and often referred to as the group's emotional pillar, Jin is widely respected for his calm demeanor, mature perspective, and ability to see the bigger picture. Their meeting suggests more than a mentor-mentee moment. It signals a potential shift in Jin's role within the company. Having recently wrapped up his solo world tour with massive success, Jin could have chosen rest. Instead, he's present, actively participating in what appears to be strategic discussions about HYBE's future. Could Jin be stepping into a leadership or advisory role? The possibility now feels more real than ever. Fans have long admired Jin not just for his vocals or charm, but for his thoughtful and grounded personality. In moments like this, away from the stage lights, without cameras flashing, he proves that his contributions go far beyond music. As Bang Si-hyuk seemingly entrusts Jin with insight into the company's current struggles, it highlights how much trust and respect Jin has earned, not just as an artist, but as a thinker. While no official statement has been made regarding the nature of their conversation, the mere sight of the two together at such an exclusive and quiet location has stirred the curiosity of many. Is Jin helping to mediate tensions? Offering creative direction? Or is this a signal of his future involvement in HYBE's executive decisions? As the industry watches closely, one thing is clear: Jin's influence is expanding. And if this golf course meeting is any indication, he may soon become a guiding force not just for BTS, but for the entire K-pop industry under HYBE's umbrella.